Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Unscripted and Unchained RPG Review. I am Castle Keeper Bloodworth, and as you can see by the graphics, today's video, I am kind of doing a preview of a preview. I recently became aware that the Kickstarter PDF previews from Troll Games for the Codex Infernum and the Codex Exaltum was available for review, and so I certainly, jumped in, downloaded them. I have the preview copies, and I was going to do this several ways. I was going to go because I have other Kickstarters that also are in PDF preview form, but they're separate from this particular Kickstarter, so I will hold off on those and do those separately. But anyway, Troll Games is just a phenomenal company, just putting out so many different titles over these last, over this last year for certain. Between things that they were already working on and then things coming out of the Gygax estate, I mean, they are super busy putting out materials, and at the same time, they're also moving towards the OGL-less editions or printings of their core rule books and whatnot as well. So they're really a dynamic company, just putting together so many interesting things for us to actually use at our tables, as well as working on building a larger size printing facility so that they can do even more than they're already doing, which is really quite astounding. So anyway, I am going to show you the Kickstarter first, and then I'll go over just the two beta previews that I do have for this particular Kickstarter. So without further ado, let's jump here and jump here. So as you can see, yes, I did in fact back, and I backed at the $89 level, which was the early bird special, 10% off print and PDF for it, and what this included. So this included the Codex Infernum PDF, the Codex Infernum print, the Codex Exaltum PDF, the Codex Exaltum print, and then the Codex Infernum Skirmishes PDF and the Exaltum Skirmishes PDF. Those are two 12 one-page adventures. All right, so total of 24 adventures to be used with these, along with the rest of your core books. Really excited about that. I did not add the hard print with this particular PDF, or yes, I did not add the hard print covers for books for this particular PDF. I added those to my Adventurers Backpack, which I also have in PDF, and you'll see that in a later video as well. So let me switch to the first one here. So here is Exaltum. All right, and again, this is the beta preview, so the art might change. The some of the layout is probably going to remain the same. This one is written by Jason Vey, along with contributions from Stephen Chenault. The cover art is done. I want to show this here. So the cover art is done by Anato Finstark. All right, and additional editing by Finley and Jeremy and Charles, Chuck, as well as cover design and lettering is by Tom Toulis, and others, interior art and whatnot. So they use real artists. They use no AI writing or art in any of Troll Games products. So here we go, and we are going to get to, so the table of contents, angels are not your friends. I really like that. It really does set the tone right away All right, that just because some of these beings might be good or lawful good, or neutral good or whatnot, that doesn't mean that they're going to be very friendly towards you. You being a mere mortal. But we have. So we have upon the fields of stone, the fullness of creation, the stone fields, the celestials of Erd. Erd is the official world setting of Castles and Crusades, laying waste to the cosmos, evil celestials, evil celestials, infernals redeemed, war amongst celestials, and then we get into all of the common powers amongst them, and then we get into the actual individual celestials that are, whether these are angels of some form or another, or just celestial beings. And so overall it's 129 pages as it stands now in its beta version. You can see that there is a lot. So angels are not your friends. That's not entirely true. Some angels are friends, many are not. Where devils and demons hail from the wretched plains and the pits of the darkest hell, dimensions, all over the multiverse, where, hold on, let me pause this for a second. Sorry about that. Had to pause for my daughter calling in. So let me switch back to here. And well, anyway, I'm not going to go into too much detail here. But then we get into the Codex Infernum. Let me make sure you're seeing this as well. So this one looks like it's in a little bit further along in its stages, comparing the two, although no cover here yet. And we're going to get into the layout here and introductions: infernal metaphysics, true names, the soul, possession, exorcism, transference, thaumaturge, symbols, taumaturge, I don't know how you pronounce that word ever, amulets and holy symbols, holy tongues, summoning of the good, characteristics, demons, and now we have a list of demons, then a list of devils, and then we have denizens. All right, and once again, 144 pages on this one. Let's see if we have any pictures of these really well-known devils, let's say. So this is apparently Asmodeus, or Asmodeus, however you pronounce it, Asmodeus, I would say. All right, and very much different than what I've never seen this devil shown this way. Really cool. I like it. So we have a lot of this is a bearded devil. I kind of like that. I like how that you can see a little bit more detail here. Literally, just like with like braids in it too. That's really interesting. Very cool. Very strange. I mean, I love this. So this is Beelzebub. This particular one is possibly Belial. But anyway, I mean, just so many that are included in this list, both demons and devils. You're probably looking at probably 40 to 50 total entities that are going to be in here, as well as denizens. All right, so we can go to the denizens, and these are most likely going to be like kind of minor entities. Denizens are anywhere from levels 1 through 8, basically hit die 1 through 8. Kind of like that. I mean, it's that they don't bother labeling them all, naming them all, because you can change these things around quite a bit. So I do like that. But anyway, so there we have the two beta previews of Codex Infernum and Codex Exaltum. I'm really looking forward to actually getting them in hand. I will start taking a look over them and looking for, like, since they are beta, if I see anything that's a little bit, a little bit off, or whether it be typos or whatnot, I will certainly give them a glance through, and then reach out, most likely to Chuck Cumbo, and let Chuck know, hey, I found some things here or whatnot. So I will spend a little time doing that, over the next week or so. I do have a convention coming up on the 26th, and I am running Castles and Crusades, although there will be no demons or devils or angels or other celestial beings in those two adventures. But still looking forward to running that Castles and Crusades. And if I hadn't mentioned it already, I run a Castles and Crusades campaign. We are going into week 11 now on Tuesday, and those player characters are 3rd level-ish, and maybe some approaching 4th. So they're not quite at the level where they can start tangling with celestial beings of either aspect, but eventually they will, and that'll be very interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're having a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you on a gaming screen or at a convention sometime soon. You'll have a great rest of your weekend, like I said, and upcoming week. Have a great time, and thanks for stopping in. I just put out an announcement that the channel has hit 700,000 views just today. So just today. Sometimes YouTube takes a little while to get caught up with everything, but it was tagged for today. So 700,000 views. I really do appreciate everyone that comes through the channel and watches these videos. And just remember to to leave your comments in the comments sections. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and as always, share them out there as well. That really does help. Like videos. That also helps the channel get spread out there even more. So so all of what you do, including just coming here and watching videos, is a great help, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you very much once again, and you all have a great rest of your day. Take care.